What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is JJ and I live stream daily. So if you want to see more content like this or join us in the live stream, make sure to hit that subscribe button. On today's video, we're going to be talking about the New World faction gear and how you can change the stats if you don't like them. Before we get started, if you're interested in checking out all of the gear that I'm using, I have links in the description. They are Amazon affiliate links, so I do get a small kickback, but it costs you nothing extra, just a cool way to support. Another cool way to support the channel and help me put out more content is by hitting that join button next to the subscribe button and becoming a member. No pressure, you know, just all the cool kids are doing it. Last thing, guys, is the like goal of 50. Make it happen. All right, let's jump right into the video. So first, we're going to want to go to our faction board, talk to them here, open the faction board, and here's going to show us how many tokens we have. And here are some quests that we can pick up to give us more faction tokens and reputation. So these three right here are the PvE ones, and these are the PvP ones. Now you want to pick all of them up, and you must have PvP turned on in order to pick these up. So to do that, on the bottom right of your screen, you see the U button on the keyboard. Hit the U button. It's telling me I cannot change because I have the PvP missions on, but you would just turn it on by hitting the U button. By the way, these PvP missions, if you die while having these completed, you lose them, and you can't fast travel while you're doing these. So you literally have to walk to these missions and then walk back here to turn them in. And if you die, you drop it and you have to do it all over again. So high risk, high reward for these, but it's worth doing. Also on the top right here, it lets you know that all the missions will refresh in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That way there are always new missions you can pick up once you complete them. Another good reason to do these faction missions is so that once you have 100% influence on a territory, you can then declare war on that territory, and then your faction can take it over. Now, if you go to buy rewards here, this is where you can see all the rewards. If you're lower level, you're only going to have adept until you get some more reputation, then you can move on down here. Now, every faction is going to have different names here. But right now, to give you an example here, so this is the light piece that I want, but it comes with intelligence and focus. But if you go up here, there's a seal right here that allows you to change the attributes of an armor piece. So I want to change it to strength and constitution, so I would be purchasing that. All right, so let's go and complete these missions. Come back, use the tokens to purchase the seal and the piece, and we'll show you how to change the stats. All right, now that we finished the missions, let's go ahead and turn them in. So we're gonna go to talk, faction board, and all of them are completed. As you can see, 1856 there. Complete, complete, complete. Oh, leveled up while I'm at it. Complete, complete, and complete. So I have these syndicate pieces here. The only one that I'm missing is the chest. The one I'm missing is a light chestware. I'll go ahead and buy this one. As you saw, it did cost a little bit of gold. Or coins in this game. And we're going to go ahead and get this Syndicate Barbarian seal, which you see it does strength and constitution. Now there are other seals, like say this one here, dexterity and constitution. This one will give you focus and constitution. And this one will give you... This one will give you intelligence and constitution. So we're going with strength here. So I'll do this one. And no coin. Buy now. Boom. Now that we have both of those in our inventory right here, and we have resources right here. So then you're going to want to go to the outfitting station right here. And you see the piece that you have right here in your inventory. And here's the item. So you're going to want to select this and then hit craft, and make sure you have the right gear selected in case you have more than one. So this is the one we're going to be changing to strength and constitution. Right there is the stats it's going to give you. Originally it had intelligence and focus. And there's the seal, and this is how much Azoth it costs. So these are going to be the new stats on this. Craft. There you go, 345 gear. It's usually the same gear, it doesn't change. And here are the stats. Critical hits deal less damage, and an empty gem socket we can go buy. So you can come here to the stone cutting table, and this is where you can make your gems. You got to of course get these out in the wild and then cut them, but if you don't have any, you could always buy some at the auction house. I guess it's also called the trading post. I'm just used to WoW, guys. So one example of the gems are the Jasper gems. You can see here that the cut flawed is like a level 2 or tier 2. This one's a tier 3. The cut Jasper, a tier 4. Cut brilliant, and then brilliant. These are tier 3 items. So if I wanted to, I could get a tier 2 or tier 3 gem. So when you get to the trading post, go here, go to resources, and then go to refined resources, and then go to cut gemstones. And here you'll see all the cut flawed and tier 2s right here, tier 3s. So once again, the armor I have is tier 3, so I can get any of these. You can see they're going for like 140 gold for some of these. Or you can go back and get some tier 2s for cheaper, up to you, or make them. For me, I'm going to go ahead and skim through these, see which one I like. Oh, it doesn't tell you what it is here. You could also go to your trade skills here and go to stone cutting just to see what each one is, and then you can decide which one you want to buy. So I'm going to go ahead and buy a cut flawed and also a cut flawed aquamarine. And then I believe I actually have one more gem in my storage in a different town though, but I'll just show you how this works here. So tab, and you're just going to go ahead, grab this. You see how it says it could be frozen 1 or ice word 1. So we'll go ahead, put it on one of these items here. Once attached, the gem cannot be removed. You can replace the gem with another one, but the current gem will be lost. Boom. Ice word 1 was added. So I got ice damage absorption. So it seems like it's random. You don't get to pick. Now this one here, I'm going to go ahead and add. And absorption. So far, all of mine have been absorption, actually. Huh. If you guys know more about this, please leave a comment down below. What makes it... It says or. I thought you'd be able to choose, but it seems like it's random. But every single time, I guess mine was the second one. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. Also, share this with a friend that could find it beneficial. And I hope to see you guys in the live stream. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.